Fasten your seatbelt because we're about to take a fun tour of the solar system. If you have snacks nearby, good, because soon we'll be roasting in extreme heat and freezing in brutal cold. Our first stop is the biggest show-off in the entire system, the Sun. The Sun is the star of the solar system, literally. It's the kind of star that says, you can all live without each other, but without me, none of you exist. It holds 99.8% of all the mass in the system. We're basically tiny toys spinning around it. Its surface is 5,500 degrees Celsius, and its core reaches 15 million degrees. In short, don't get too close. But at the same time, without it, we'd all freeze into space rocks. Let's thank the Sun and quickly move on. There are some very interesting stops ahead. Our first planet is Mercury. Being closest to the Sun, you might expect it to be the hottest, but that's not exactly the case. Mercury barely has an atmosphere. Because of that, its days reach a scorching 430 degrees Celsius, while nights drop to minus 173 degrees Celsius. You literally burn during the day and freeze at night. Plus, a day on Mercury is longer than its year. If you say, "See you tomorrow there," you'll actually meet again 176 Earth days later. After being toasted and frozen by Mercury, we head to our fiery neighbor, Venus. It sounds romantic, but its surface is basically a pressure cooker. Temperatures hit 470 degrees Celsius, it rains acid, and the atmospheric pressure is 92 times that of Earth. It's so dense that you'd be crushed instantly if you stood on the surface. And Venus rotates backward. Its sun sets in the east. It's the ultimate I'm different planet. The thick atmosphere keeps everything permanently cloudy and gloomy. It's like living in a mood-destroying fog. Let's escape quickly and return home. Our beautiful home. It's easy to compliment this one. It has water, the right atmosphere, the perfect temperature range, and of course, life. It's the only known place in the solar system where life thrives. And we owe a lot to the moon. Without the moon, nights would be much darker and seasons would go wild. So we send a quick thank you to the moon and continue our journey. Next is Mars, the red planet. Mars was once wet and maybe even habitable. Now it's a cold, dry desert. Daytime temperatures can reach about 20 degrees Celsius, but nights drop to minus 73 degrees Celsius. Mars is home to Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, 3 times taller than Everest. Giant dust storms can blanket the entire planet. Still, it's the most explored planet in the system, so at this point, Mars feels like our neighbor. Strap in tight because we're heading to the biggest tough guy in town, Jupiter. It's so huge that 1,300 Earths could fit inside it. The giant red spot we see on its surface? A storm that has been raging for 300 years, and it's bigger than Earth. If you tried descending into Jupiter, you'd be crushed long before reaching anything solid, because there is no solid surface. Jupiter also acts like a cosmic bodyguard, pulling asteroids away from Earth. We appreciate that. From Jupiter, we head to Saturn, the king of rings. Visually, it's the most elegant planet in the solar system. Those rings aren't smooth. They're made of billions of icy and rocky particles. Up close, they're incredibly thin. Saturn is also surprisingly light. If you had a gigantic ocean, it could float. It has over 145 moons, including Titan, home to liquid methane lakes, and one of the top candidates for future human colonies. Now it's time for the quirkiest planet of all, Uranus. Uranus rotates on its side with a 98-degree tilt. It literally rolls around the sun like a ball. Seasons last 21 years. Temperatures drop to minus 224 degrees Celsius, and its aqua blue color comes from methane in its atmosphere. Cold, calm, and just a bit melancholic. That's Uranus. Beyond Uranus lies Neptune, the wild child of the outer system. Winds reach up to 2,100 kilometers per hour. On Earth, that would tear continents apart. Temperatures sit around minus 214 degrees Celsius, yet the winds remain unbelievably strong. A day there lasts 16 hours, but a year is 165 Earth years. If you lived on Neptune, your birthday would come once every 165 years. Talk about slow years. Comets are icy travelers, made of dust, rock, and frozen gases. As they approach the sun, their tails grow longer, and from Earth we romantically say, "A shooting star! Make a wish!" But it's not a star at all, just a melting space ice ball. Between Mars and Jupiter is the Asteroid Belt. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt. And even farther out is the legendary Oort cloud, our system's massive, mysterious outer shell. Hard to see, but enormous in size. And just like that, our solar system tour comes to an end. We roasted, we froze, we dodged storms, survived sideways spinning planets, and escaped acid rain, and safely returned to Earth. The solar system is much wilder than it looks, and here we are, living peacefully on a tiny blue dot in the middle of all that chaos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with new content. See you in the next one.